Yo, you look tired.
Bro, yeah, the schedule ain't no joke, man.
Well, it's working. Me opening a lot of eyes, bro. I reached out to a couple of reporters, and a lifestyle reporter and a beat reporter are willing to sit down
Come
with
on,
you.
when am I gonna have time for all that?
You don't, really. But, I mean, you can make time. I mean, for one of them, at least.
Yeah, all right, look, just give me the guy number, I'll make the
I
call.
never said they were guys. I mean, that's a really old-school way of thinking. I mean, yeah, in this case, they are both guys, but... All right, anyway, you go meet them somewhere in the city. But let me know if this sounds like something you'd be interested in. I'll just show you where they're gonna be at on the map.
Yeah, all right, cool, Rick.
Oh, one last thing. I've been doing research on both these reporters all day, so let me know if you need help making a decision.
Okay, so who's this beat reporter?
John Luck. He's a really great writer. Well, I'm not gonna lie, he's actually pretty basic, but there's a ton of people who read him, including some in the NBA. Now, he'd be great to establish that you're serious, trustworthy, and level-headed.
Okay.
But he's not gonna let you express your individuality much. Yeah, there's a trade-off. Definitely good if you want to go for that more corporate vibe.
Okay, look, I hear you. Let me think about this one. Okay, so who's this beat reporter?
John Luck. He's a really great writer. Well, I'm not gonna lie, he's actually pretty basic, but there's a ton of people who read him, including some in the NBA. Now, he'd be great to establish that you're serious, trustworthy, and level-headed.
Okay.
But he's not gonna let you express your individuality much. Yeah, there's a trade-off. Definitely good if you want to go for that more corporate vibe.
Okay, look, I hear you. Let me think about this one. Hey, what do you know about that lifestyle reporter?
Andrew Torres.
Yeah.
Writes for Teed Up. He did that piece about Jason Tatum's shoe collection.
Oh, I remember that, yes.
Yeah. Now, realistically, nowhere near the same number of readers as John, but he'll introduce the world to who you are off the court. Now, I mean, this is exactly the kind of thing that can help us with up your profile with music and fashion, everything that we've talked about over the last couple years. Now, he's going to be working at the cafe if you're interested. He said feel free to stop by. He'd be happy to chat.
That sound good. Let's just think about it. Yeah, I think I'm good. I appreciate it. I'm gonna think it through.
Yeah, man, don't mention it. That's what I'm here for.
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby, I'm a whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some Whole food shopping, and she work out every day, you know them. Poppin' stomach on apple cider vinegar, she do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something, thought it was. Ayy, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be off. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. Shoot my shot.
Hello, everyone. It's time for some G League basketball presented by 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Raptors 905 going up against Team Ignite. Joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled for this matchup.
Well, with so much roster turnover in the V-League, it's always interesting to see how each team adapts throughout the season.
Absolutely. I mean, you have call-ups, you have two-way players, you have new signings, so the lineups and strategies are constantly changing. It's quite a test for coaches and players.
Now here's MP. On the wing, Diaz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's MP. Ooh, no luck on that one. And it's the 905 taking it the other way. Keller for a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And since the first time we saw Team Ignite, there has been some definite improvement.
You can see the players becoming more and more comfortable with the speed. The more they play, the more things slow down. Come playoff time, they'll be right at home.
Pass to Stockton. Back to Keller. Outside Stockton. Keller with the ball. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Team Ignite on offense. It's a 3-point game. Now here's MP. Defense is right there. Rejected by Keller. Taylor on the wing. Covered by Diaz. Keller outside. Over AI. Here's Burks. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
And it'll happen again and again if they don't put more effort into boxing out.
And that's what it's all about, Brian. Rebound, effort.
MP guarded by Keller. Mercer with the screen. Down low. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Keller. And what a trial run for Team Ignite last year, having Jalen Green, Jonathan Kuminga, and Dacian Nix absolutely rocking college scouting.
And those guys, they proved you can be a top pick and take that route. They talked about how much they enjoyed their experience with Team Ignite, and I think we're going to see more of this in the future.
And we've seen some big names come out of Team Ignite already. The talent has been there very early.
Well, of course, Jalen Green, the 2021 big-time draft pick, perhaps the biggest name to come out. Jonathan Kuminga as well. I mean, we should see over the years the alumni list expands rapidly. For the G League Ignite team.
And as we go deeper into the year, these players are starting to find their rhythm.
And I think the nerves are over, especially for Team Ignite with so many young players. Those early season jitters, a distant memory now.
Here's Taylor for three. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's MP. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first two attempts. 1 for 3. The 905 in the lead. Timeout called, the 905.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Dance Squad.
So both teams making some changes here.
Round of applause for your performers. Substitution for Team Ignite, Harry Collins, Jeffrey Thomas, Manuel Lawson. Now into the lineup for the 905.
Pass to Justice. Back to Miles. Team Ignite with the rebound.
One of the best things the NBA has done for the G League, two-way contracts.
At first seeing them back in 2017, it allows players to freely go between the G League and NBA teams, really helping with their development.
Here's Dunn. Here's Justice. And another miss, the 905. Pass to MP. Here's Collins. Defended by Miles. 4 on the shot clock. And here's MP from the arc. Rebounded by Dunn. And the 905 have possession. Zamori, defended by Thomas. Pass to Zamori. Here's Dunn. And there's the call on Thomas.
Jeffrey Thomas.
That's his first foul.
A quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Jeremy Bishop.
For the 905s.
Connor Mercer. AI. Franklin Diaz. MP. Now into the lineup for the 905.
And with MP on the floor here, he's starting to get some chances against guys that either played or will play in the NBA.
Those possessions,
2 points.
really, those are the ones that scouts are most interested in. They want to see how a guy like MP stacks up against near NBA talent. It's one of the most valuable things to be learned in these G League games in the front office. Good aggressive play by MP, taking it up inside and refusing to back off because of the contact.
Back to Stockton. Lewis. Outside Taylor. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, but they get it back. And stolen by AI. Ball going up short. The shot's good.
Their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Yeah, slow start, but they're starting to heat up, and that could help them narrow the gap.
That's some stops.
Now here's Taylor. He's got 5. And it's AI with the rebound. Here's MP for 3. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. Now here's Stockton. He's guarded by Palmer. Right side Stockton. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot 2 here.
Team foul.
And it was just recently in 2017 that the Raptors 905 went all the way and won the G League championship.
They had a great run that season, and in the years since, they've continued to make a postseason impact. This team seemingly always a contender.
Well, the Raptors 905 have a pretty interesting distinction as the first G League team to be based outside of the U.S.
Yeah, being an affiliate for a Canadian team has to be interesting, but it truly is a global sport. And Raptors 905 helped make this a global league.
And Team Ignite, one of the few teams without a city in their name.
Yeah, and how come Team Ignite doesn't have Walnut Creek in their name? I was raised in Walnut Creek. That's my stomping grounds, and I got the utmost pride in my city. All I gotta say, though, is that Walnut Creek is a great place to spend your time, whether you're an NBA prospect or just looking to have a good time.
And it's wide right, hits off the rim. Pass to MP. Stolen by Keller. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play.
He did so well to lead his teammate right to the ideal spot.
MP outside. Pass to Diaz. MP. 5 to shoot. AI right side. Again, the miss by Team Ignite. And something that all the young players are learning on the fly, just how difficult it can be to manage your team as a pro player.
It's difficult for any of us to manage our time, let alone if you're a basketball star trying to make the NBA. So these young men have been trying to find a balance as the season wears on. He's been off his game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go.
Pass to Taylor. Over MP. Lewis. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's some gritty work on the offensive glass. Coach has got to be happy.
MP up top, covered by Stockton. Now here's Mercer. Takes it out to Diaz. MP. Inside. AI. That's good, and it's MP with the dime.
After starting the game off pretty slow, they've really come to life here.
Yeah, they're putting it together. Still trailing, though, but their offense, it's gaining some traction.
Stockton from deep. Drills it from outside.
He's got so many tricks in his bag, he will find a way to hurt you.
Up in time. Oh, Oh, no good trying to beat the buzzer. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the 905, up by 16. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. So with the first half of play behind us now, how do you feel about MP's play tonight?
The number that jumps out at you is his turnovers. He's had some bright spots, but he's turning the ball over far too often.
And for a lot of coaches, that's a red flag. I mean, that just is something that cannot happen. When your shooting guard is out there giving away possessions, that can really hurt your team.
And one advantage the G League has, you learn to play in NBA-level offenses.
Many teams run the same offense, the same system with their affiliates. So you get a chance to see the timing and movement of what NBA teams do, and it helps make that transition, if you're lucky enough to get a spot in the NBA, a little easier.
Pass to Burks. Stockton. Diaz grabs the miss. And here's MP from the arc. And the rebound goes to the 905. The three. And Stockton is good for three.
He's carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's always good news for him.
And it's MP off the drive. And Lewis with the block. Stolen by Keller. Fast break 905. Taylor misses.
His shot has been off today, and with his team leading, perhaps he should focus more on his floor game.
MP outside. It's stolen by Lewis. Taylor with it. Guarded now by Diaz. Pass to Burks. And no good. Good work defensively by AI. Palmer covered by Stockton. And here's Mercer. Shoots over to Lewis. Again, the miss by Team Ignite. Outside Stockton. And the foul called on AI. That will be his second foul of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Dance Squad. Substitution for Team Ignite, Harry Collins, Jeffrey Thomas, Manuel in for your Team Ignite. Now into the lineup for the 905.
Now here's Stockton. He's covered closely.
Come on, box him out, man.
From the stripe. And the jumper falls for him.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
MP on the wing. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the 905, leading by 17. And